You want to see a house that your children would love, you would never want to leave? Let me show you this house here by Lassale Homes in Macomb Township. I'm getting off the grass because they're watering it. Sprinklers are going. My name is Jay Jones. If this is your first time here, subscribe. If you're looking to move anywhere in the Macomb, Oakland, or Wayne County area, my information in the description below, also pinned to the top of the comment section. Fill out the form and I will contact you at a later time. Let's get into this house. Got that out of the way, all the housekeeping. This is on an estate size lot, okay? Bigger lot than you normally would get. 4-car garage. There's so much to offer that I even forgot to tell you that it has a 4-car garage. Beautiful house, beautiful house. Custom features throughout, long driveway. Now I'm gonna get wet for you guys because the sprinklers are on, but landscaping on this one is definitely a little more extravagant than the other homes that I've shown. I could definitely tell that they have put a lot into this. You know, I think that's called like is it a maple tree, Asian maple tree, something like that. Got one of them at my house, but beautiful landscaping, low shrubs, and they've even got some, even have some shrubs along the wall. So definitely a lot that they put into the landscaping. And it's backed up to like a wooded area. So when I say the great room has an awesome view, that's gonna be part of it. Nice black roof. Let's take a look here. I'm actually gonna go a little bit further out so you guys can get a full look of this. Uh-oh, I think the sprinklers are gonna go in a different area. I don't think I'm gonna get wet. All right, perfect. The sprinklers turned off at the right time. So I love this. This is a lot, but it's still low maintenance. But again, all I ask for as I do these home tours, feedback, comments. Price of admission is just to maybe like. Definitely comment though. We need you to comment on these videos. I want your feedback. I love the black windows. I love this black trim with the black trim on the gutters and the roof with the light fixtures and the door. I love the trimming of the black. I used to not be a fan of black. You know, my wife had to really convince me how good black actually is when you do it right. But I mean, just look how nice the black is off of that. The black windows. That's an 8-foot door as well. All right, again by Lassale Homes. Let's get you guys inside this house. Wow. Let's take a walk in here. Wow, just beautiful. Don't worry guys, I'm taking you straight to the kitchen. There's so much to see here. I love the staging. I mean, look at these two big, beautiful doors. Wood doors, glass, black trim again, a black handle. Man, there's so much to offer in this house. You can actually make this a den. So if you do want a 3-bedroom house, you could do that here, but it's technically a 4-bedroom. But here's the selling point right here, guys. You've got beams all the way across this thing. You know, another cool thing about it, Look at these windows. They're already huge pane windows. And then at the bottom, you have another one where you could just open this up to get in some air. So yeah, of course you can open the big ones, but you can open the little ones, get some air in here. Oh my goodness, I love the accent walls that they've done here. This feels like a very elegant style home. I don't know if it's the staging, I don't know, but it feels nice, guys. And I'm hoping that you guys can feel this through the camera, but this is nice. I didn't even want to hold the suspense. I wanted to take you guys straight to the great room and the kitchen, and then we will walk through the other rooms after. But this house is amazing. Look how big this cabinet is. See-through cabinet. That is a huge kitchen cabinet. Again, guys, we have to go 1 through 10 on this one. So this is, to me, this is big. What would you guys rate this kitchen from a 1 through 10? They've got a built-in vent hood, wood. I think that's a beautiful touch with the wood cabinets and the gold fixtures. Big, oversized island. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is a 9-foot island. I like that they did not go waterfall and they just kept it just clean, just a top with that wood showing. I just love it. I love the brown in here. Also love to hear from my ladies. What do you think about the staging in here? Do you like the staging? Do you not like the furniture? I mean, I could just stay here and just do a video right here. But yes, 1 to 10, what do you guys think there? And then there's your eating area. But look at the view. Just beautiful. And oh my goodness, I gotta show you guys that. And behind here are the stairs. So normally you see the stairs when you first walk in, right? When I tell you this house has so much to offer, it does. So this is behind the kitchen. And yes, straight ahead is the master bedroom. We're gonna get there, guys. There's so much going on here. There's your laundry room, out to your 4-car garage. There's your cubbies. Is what they call it. I call it storage, little storage area, but your cubbies. 3,000 square feet. I mean, it seems like in this house, they've used every square foot that you could. So guys, I gotta go back. I just wanted to show you that. I couldn't just hold the suspense and say, guys, take a look at this and room and this room. I had to take you to the kitchen and the great room. That goes downstairs with a double door entry. Yes, a double door entry to the basement. So let's take a look at bedroom number 1 and bathroom. So let's take a look at bedroom. I love the natural wood. Does have some vaulted ceilings, so that makes the room feel a little bit bigger. This is a little bit more oversized than a regular room. This is actually right around the corner from the Encore sub that I've done home tours on. I'm actually gonna do another home tour on it tomorrow out here on the 25 and Shaner area. But again, there's so much to offer out here in Macomb Township, new build homes. Still time for you to buy yourself a house out here. And if you want a new build, I mean, there's so much land out here. That's what makes it attractive. They've even built in some shelving here. But the black windows going all around is great. Let's take a look at your shower. I mean, I want to say normal shower, but this feels much better and bigger than a normal shower. Okay. And again, if you are looking to move anywhere in the Macomb or Oakland County area, please give me a call. My information is in the description below. And again, I have everything inside of the comment section as well. If you want to fill out that form, let me know a little bit about you, just answer a few questions, and then I will contact you at a later time. But look at that. I mean, I love that double door entry. Let's close the doors, right? Let's actually get the full effect of this double door entry and how sweet it looks. This can actually become a bedroom if you would like it to be. But that is cool. I mean, this, for some reason, this house reminds me of something that's on a TV sitcom or in a movie or something. I mean, it's just something about this house that has, you know, a nice elegance to it. But let's go ahead and open up this. Wow. So they're showing you how they've used it as a study room. Even look at the windows. The windows are even set up different. You know, you got your two big windows and they got like this L shape. Like this is cool. In Macomb Township, I gotta say this is a nice, cool house. And this is the reason why you can make this a bedroom if you like to. It's because they've added a closet. And just a quick tip for anyone looking to build a bedroom in your home. The requirements are 7-foot ceilings. I think you have to be over like 120, 150 square feet or something, but you have to have a closet. If you do not have a closet on that house, or sorry, if you don't have a closet in that room, you cannot consider it a bedroom, and you also need windows. So that is a really cool area. I love that. Here is your kind of your main bathroom, right? So your powder bathroom. This house has just got me excited. I just look at that. That is your sink. That's your faucet. Yes, it's in the mirror. Gold. If you don't believe me, this is. How cool is that, man? I don't see this every day, I'm sorry. I don't see a faucet built into the mirror. That is very different. And I love this floating cabinet, granite with a cabinet at the bottom. Oh man. Another shelf right behind you. But again, guys, let me know what you guys are thinking about this house. I absolutely love it. And there's a cool entrance going down your stairs. We'll take a look at that last. That right there is a treat as well. I feel like we've spent enough time in this great room, but one more time, I don't want to skip past this, but look at your view. You know, like if you were to come here and you were to sit down and in the morning, get to look out to nice green trees, nice patio out there, which we'll go out there in a second. Open concept. I mean, this house is beautiful. It is beautiful. So enough of this, and hopefully I'm not speeding this up. I really want to catch everything here. Let's take a look at the primary bedroom. The primary bedroom is nice as well. But there's just, usually I talk about the primary bedrooms and everything, but it's something about just the styling of this house that I really, really love a lot. So I think Lassale Homes have done a great job with this house. Great job. I love the way that they've used the space. I'm very big on how you use your space. And the stairs behind the kitchen, it's beautiful. So let's take a look here at the primary bedroom. So when you first walk in, there's your linen closet. Again, these are 8-foot doors. 8 feet. Nice. All right, there's your bedroom, guys. Vaulted ceilings. I don't know if you can really see it on the camera, but yeah, they are vaulted. Nice 2 black windows to bring in some natural light. I know my wife would love this. She would love this house, and I might have to bring her back. I might have to just bring her here just so she can take a look at this house before this house gets sold. I know this house is gonna get sold in no time. I mean, this house it's just unique. It's very unique, and you have a nice backyard, a 3,000 square foot house in a nice area, nice school district over here. It's beautiful. Here's your bathroom. I will say, all right, and I have to be honest with you guys because that's just the way I can be. You know, I would have expected a much more luxury type of bathroom. I would have expected bigger. And I'll tell you what I mean, you know, because this house has almost everything. All right, I love this right here. I love this door. Again, I may have shared with you guys before, but I'm thinking about actually putting this door on my walk-in closet because one of the builders, Lombardo, when they built the home, the door goes into my closet and it blocks a big part of my closet. And I'm thinking about doing one of these. I think this is a really cool idea. Really nice. So here's the primary bathroom. Double vanity. Does have granite, nice big handles. They've changed up the cabinets, soaker tub, and a shower. You know, in today's market, you have to have the bathtub and the shower. You just have to. You know, I've walked through some homes where they've just given you the bathtub or the stand-up shower, and it's like, as a builder, you can't do that now. You know, the buyers are too spoiled now. You have to give them a tub and a shower. And there's your water room. All right, so let me move over here. You guys see what this looks like. Soaker tubs look great. It's something about it. I mean, it saves you some space as well, just a little bit, instead of just having it, you know, built into the wall or an enclosure. I love soaker tubs. Here's your stand-up shower. Definitely gonna open this up. But look how big that waterfall faucet is. That thing is huge. I would turn it on so you can see what I mean by it, but I've already gotten wet enough from the sprinkler, so. So they went with a darker tile in here. Awesome. And then your stand-up, I'm sorry, not your stand-up shower, but your walk-through closet. I don't know, they don't have an actual term for it, but I think they call it a walk-through closet. And so, here you go. They've added a little frosted window on it. It's big enough. For sure it's big enough. There's your other window right there. I do think it gets the job done. You know, I have been spoiled with looking at other walk-in closets from Bloomfield and even some that are in Shelby Township. But I still will give them an A on that. Here's where I think I wanted to see more of. And you guys let me know what you guys think. I would have loved for this to be much wider, a much wider bathroom. But I love the features, I love the fixtures, I love the finishes, I love all of that. I just think it could have been a little bit bigger to add, it would have been a more wow factor to it. But it is definitely a good bathroom. I could definitely spend some time in here, all right? There's your custom built shelves again. All right, guys. Whew. I told you there's a lot to this house, a lot to this home. But I love the primary bedroom. I think they've done a great job here. Let's take a look at the laundry room area, and then we'll come out to the backyard. So again, there's the stairs, goes up. There's one bedroom and one bathroom up there. So it's pretty much like a loft. So that's pretty cool. This would be your laundry room area. So that's open. Instead of having its own room, it's just open, which I think is smart. I like that. Nice big cabinets. Awesome, awesome. You know, my favorite part about showing a house to my clients, even when they don't like it, I love when they walk through the door, because you know if a client loves that home or not. And I know based off of that, whether, hey, let's continue or let's not. And I could see a lot of my clients walking through this home and just being amazed and watching the kids just run around everywhere. I know my kids would. My kids are always running around, so I guess that's no surprise. That wouldn't be a big deal, but wow. Didn't expect the lights to be this bright, but there's your access to the basement. Again, if you guys don't know, I love basements and I love garages, and I think it's just what you can do with them. But being able to have this huge 4-car garage, this thing is huge. For all my car guys out there, which I am, oh my goodness, 2 lifts, 2 lifts I would put in this garage. I would pack this thing out. I would put the honeycomb lights, the honeycomb garage lights, the LED lights with either the garage tile or an epoxy floor, 2 lifts. Oh man, paint this whole thing out. Not me, but I would have someone else paint it. But have someone else paint this and add some entertainment in here just a little bit. Oh my goodness, I would spend so much time in here. It looks like it already has, that might be a heater. Oh no, I'm sorry, no, it's not a heater. I take that back, that's gonna be the garage opener, but I would definitely put a heater in here. But yeah, we'll walk up this in a second, but that is very nice. All right, guys, let's take a look at the outside. Again, I told you there's a lot to this house, and I think as I walk through, I kind of see what's going on. Like I see it. I mean, look at this. And just in case I didn't spend enough time in the kitchen, that way you guys can give me a good review. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe for sure. Like the video and at least comment. You know, this gets it out to the YouTube algorithm. Definitely when you like it, you know, that helps as well. So let me take off my covers for you guys, and then let's go to the backyard. So this is definitely a nice size deck right here. think it's actually perfect for entertaining. I love the fans that the builders have added onto a lot of their patios. People like that. But of course you gotta have some stairs, you gotta have something to get down. But I am going to get down and I am gonna show you guys how big this is. But I'm not gonna go there because it's wet. Man. But this right here is a huge selling point. For someone moving, I mean, you have a very long backyard and it's wet. So they're trying to grow this grass while I'm walking on it. So again, this is why you guys have to like the video. I'm ruining my shoes for you guys. But look how much space you have back here. Oh my goodness, there's so much space. So I'm gonna stop right there, but this is a selling point for a lot of people. I mean, if you're in Birmingham, you don't get this. Royal Oak, you're not getting this because you're getting nice home, nice location. But when you come out here to Macomb, Shelby, and even parts of New Baltimore and Chesterfield, I mean, you get to have a yard. I mean, what can you not do in this yard? I mean, guys, look, this is the selling point. And I haven't, you know what? I didn't even go over here, but I'm wondering if this is a creek. And it is. It's it's got some water over there, right? Maybe not the best looking water, but it's got something to come out here too. Okay, let me walk back, guys, but I only do this so you guys can see how big the backyard is. I mean, you could put a pool back here, you could put a playscape back here, you can fence it off, you can add a shed, you can make it an entire oasis, like whatever you want to do back here, there's more than enough space. Wow. Oh man, it's really wet. Yeah, it's definitely wet. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I think that right there is actually the huge selling point right there. I mean, a huge backyard with this custom built home. That is beautiful. So I'm back in the house. Let's take a look at the upstairs. My goodness, man. I love this house. I may even have to spend, you know, an extra 5 minutes in this house when I get done with this video. It's kind of my favorite part of making these home tours. I get to show you guys, you know, what the builders are doing and new styles and prices, but also I get to take a nice walk around them. You know, I get to admire what's going on. So I love this loft area. It is a little bit hotter up here, so you can tell it's like an attic area, but you have a double door entry. And you guys know how I love my French doors. Love my French doors. Ever since I was a kid, I just loved them. So, this is actually almost like another, could be kind of like a master bedroom. I mean, it's big enough. You got double entry doorway. You have a nice walk-in closet. I know if I was a guest in your home and you gave me this room, I would love it. I would appreciate it. All right, so let's take a look at the bathroom here and then we'll take a look at the basement. But I mean, this is beautiful. This is not a home you're gonna see every day. It's not a cookie cutter home, that's for sure. Try to stay out of here, but there's your stand-up shower. Yeah, if I showed my kids this house, I mean, they would be screaming everywhere. They would be. My daughter loves playing with toilets, so I'm sure I would hear flushing toilets in this home tour and all that type of stuff. But my little daughter, she has a fascination with toilets and houses. But this is a big shower. Oh man, this is big. So I'm all the way on the other end of it, and you know, can't even get to the door. So yeah, this is a nice big shower. It's actually different material. I mean, it's tile, but you know, it's got that like rugged feel. Awesome. All right, guys. So there's your loft style area. I've seen a few houses. I've done a house in Royal Oak that kind of has this loft with like a 1-bedroom and a bathroom in Royal Oak. It's in my playlist. And I've also done a house in Shelby Township that had something like this, but I would say the one in Royal Oak was just as nice. But that one was really nice. So let's take a look here at the basement, guys, and then we'll wrap this up. But when I say that this basement is nice, this is nice. So it's got some height to it. But look at your entrance to your basement. Now, I just told you guys, I love French doors. There's double doors on the den or bedroom. There's double doors on the upstairs bedroom. And then you have double doors to one of my favorite places in the house, the basement. I believe these are 10-foot ceilings, if I'm not mistaken. 9 or 10-foot ceilings. It feels like 10 feet. And they've already finished off this. So they've already drywalled all this for you. Partial finished basement. All you gotta do is put down a floor, and this house is a finished basement. Yes, finished basement. And if you were to put, here's another quick tip for people who wanna, you know, maybe increase the value of their home. If you are able to find a way to get some forced air down here, I think you may need another furnace or, you know, to do that. But if you can bring some actual heat and air down here, and there's a thermostat down here where you can control the temperature, you can actually use this as finished space. So you can actually add it to the total living space. I know a lot of realtors try to cheat you and add the basement as living space, but if it doesn't actually have the walls, the floor, and everything, and then also some type of thermostat down here where you got your forced air coming down here, they can't call it living space. But here, guys, I mean, I normally ask you guys what you would do with this basement, and of course I'm gonna ask you again, with all of this space, would you just create another apartment style living? Would you create just a beautiful kitchen? Would you do it all? And this is the first time I'm gonna tell you guys that if this was my basement, I would do it all. I would create a bedroom over there with a bathroom, an entertainment area, and a kitchen. I would create everything down here. It's huge, it's got big ceilings, it's already finished off. It would make a beautiful media room, I would tell you that. Wow. I'm so glad I get to show you guys these homes. So again, I just hope you guys enjoy it. Again, like it if you have not. If you've stayed this far in the video, just move the mouse over and click the like button. Comment, say that you like the house, you don't like the house. Either way, I'm always appreciative of you guys' feedback because I know you don't have to give it. But man, oh man, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this house, again, by Lassale Homes, custom home builder out here in the Macomb Township area. Let's give you one last look here on the first floor. Guys, this video has come to an end. I'm sorry. But I have a whole lot more videos of home tours and everything you need to know about certain cities. So please go ahead and like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And anyone that is looking to move to Metro Detroit, Macomb, Oakland, or Wayne County, my information is in the description below. In the comment section at the very top, my information is there as well. I even have a form. If you just want to fill it out, let me know a little bit about you, and then I can contact you later. Please do that as well. I have talked to so many subscribers. Thank you guys for reaching out. I love being able to talk to you guys, see what you guys are looking for, and being able to help you. So you guys are not bothering me, even if you're 6 months out, a year out, or a year and a half. I want to talk to you guys and I want to help you. I have resources from lenders to inspectors to whatever you want to know. I want to help you guys, all right? So again, please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay?